It's like, why not, do a celebration stream to say, hey, the game is out. And is my chat box working? I hope it is. It is. Okay, I want to make sure because I added it. I had to add a new source because with older RP, well, even the newer ones, RPG Maker games does not recognize it with the game detection. So I have to use capture a window, and I had to add a new source. And you know how OBS and Streamlabs likes to be stupid about it, like, yo, hey, I can't see your source, or let me cover up everything else on the freaking stream, but except for the graphics, your face, and all that other hoo ha. So, but since I know a couple people probably didn't know this, I am a game developer, and so on the side as a hobby. So, what you're about to see is the very first playthrough. Well, I don't know all the way through. I could finish it in 2 days because today's going to be a 3-hour stream. Tomorrow's going to be a 4-hour stream, back to back. I don't know if Destiny Wizard 1 I think was about 10 hours. And I see Eric in the chat. And hello, Melon. I don't know how long it took you, Eric. I know you played the first game all the way through, and including the bonus content. But minus bonus content, I think it took you, 12 hours maybe? It's not a long game. It only took me a year to make, and that was my very first game I ever developed. But yeah, that game took about a year, and then Destiny Wizard 2, which is what I'll be posting in here in the chat, so make sure you have your Steam client open. And if you've never redeemed a Steam key before, you open up your Steam client, and you just go to activate a product on Steam, and I will post you a link in the chat, because this is what you'll be, that way you know this is legit, this isn't made up. This isn't like, oh man, ultimacj is full of shit. Like, nah, totally not. But this is the second game that's been published on Steam, and you will get a free you will get a free copy of that. $10.99. Well, what used to be $12.99, I reduced the price after a couple of years, especially after the release of the third game. So you'll get a free copy of that if you're able to plug in that key fast enough. And I figured once I see that some of the chat going, we get people on in here, I say probably within the first 30 minutes, I'll actually set my timer. And I'll get my clock going. And I'll get my phone app up as well, so I don't have to, yeah, there we go. And then get this phone out to drain its battery to death. Okay, it's alright. I guess I'm not using that phone. I guess we'll start this one up. And just give me a minute to get everything loaded up. Okay. There we go. I'm hoping some of Koala's, another streamer I follow, some of Koala's friends are able to join. But just like me, I can never watch their streams very often because they live in the UK. So by the time they go live, it's like 4 o'clock in the evening over there, and it's like 10 o'clock or it's 11 o'clock my time, over here. So I'm like, ugh, brain's not even up usually, or I'm about to go to bed if I'm working my job that day. So I'm actually going to be launching this through Steam. I actually got this. When you publish a game on Steam, your game actually becomes downloadable on Steam as well. And I've already got it all tested out and everything. There's going to be, if it's too loud, let me know, because the older RPG Maker engines don't have a sound setting, so I have to go into Windows to turn it down. So if it's too loud, please let me know, so you're able to hear my voice and the game isn't blowing your eardrums out. When I had the Cobalt Cultist live stream my second game, because it was built in the same engine, it did the same issues. Okay, so let's go and get this launched up so you can see what an old school and Destiny, RPG Maker is, for you retro fans out there, does have that retro look. It plays like a Super Nintendo game or a Genesis game. So this game was completely written by me, made in the engine. I had friends and family help do the voiceovers. And give me 1 second. Let me relaunch that because I keep forgetting because the only way to go into full screen is Alt-Enter, and Enter is considered... Alright, let me go ahead and... Now, it's going to look weird for a second like that until I go into full screen, so don't be alarmed by that. That's completely normal. I just want to go and open my volume mixer up because it sounds a little bit loud on my end. But you guys let me know if it's too loud or it needs to be turned up because that's the limitation of the engine, unfortunately. If that's not too loud, I'm going to go ahead and get the game started. If it's too low, let me know as well. Please! Alright, nobody's saying anything, so I have to assume it's running okay. It's not too loud. So once you go into full screen, it looks perfectly normal. Now, I don't know how far I'll get into Destiny of a Wizard. We'll have to see. But, because this game's only about 10 hours long, so you get to enjoy some of the cringe, some of my silly writing this is my very first game that I ever developed. So, you get your personal message, like in the beginning, like I always wanted to greet a player, always. So this was one thing I wanted to do. So like, hey, welcome to Destiny of a Wizard. Thank you for checking out my game. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it. And honestly, I should probably move my camera up here, and I'll make myself a little smaller so you can see, because all the dialogue and stuff is on the bottom screen. If you have any problems running the game, please let me know at wix.com. Wow. This is before I had a domain. But you can actually go to this link and it'll actually take you to my actual site, ultimacj Productions. But before I bought a domain and it was just the free stuff, I had the wix.com stuff slapped in the middle of it. So, wow, that's how old this... I should probably maybe run a patch to get that updated. Before we begin your journey, please answer the following questions. Now, I put this option here originally because I had one or two people complain, saying, "Oh, I hate voiceovers." Like, can I just turn them off? We're gonna leave the voiceovers on. That's totally optional in this game. We're gonna leave them on so y'all can actually hear, like, my Uncle Paul and a friend who also helped with this, Marianne. Of course, choose your gender, of course. And of course, back then and even now, I always given that shout out to the female gamers out there because, hey, you're a rare breed in its own way, which is freaking awesome. But since I'm a dude, we're going to go with the common male. But it doesn't affect the stats, it just changes some of the dialogue and the cosmetics of the character. Wow, I'm really energetic the way I was typing all my dialogue in. We'll put my full name. We'll do ultimacj. How about that? Normally I put CJ when I play most RPG games. Will that? Oh, that will fit. Cool. How's everyone doing in the chat this evening? Everyone doing all right? Are you staying sassy out there? Thank you, ultimacj. I hope you enjoyed the game. Let's begin Destiny of a Wizard. and the first and second Destiny Wizards is all chapter based. So when hey Sage, long time no see, Final Fantasy friendo, how are you? And so my chapters were all based upon, I was inspired by Dragon Quest IV for the Nintendo, and that's how this is done. But let me know if it's too loud or too short, because this game's like the oldest of them all. So it's my first time making a video game.
Since the dawn of time, the power of the Blue Wizards has been known to all folk. Life was peaceful for many years, until an evil being known as Darkling came into the realm of the Vale Islands.
And he's not my actual Uncle Paul, but he was like non-biologically. His name was Paul, but we always called him Uncle Paul. He did 5 voices of this entire. I only had 2 voice actors when I did Destiny Wizard 1, and the female antagonist is a character that was okay. I need a female to do this, so I had Marianne help me out with that, and we derped her voice up to sound like a demonic child. It's like I've had some people say, "Man, this sounds like an 8-year-old trying to take over the world."
This time was known as the darkest hour. Many perished horribly.
3x. So what? 3 pieces of pie?
And children.
Or
the battle between the powerful Blue Wizards and the force known as Dark.
well, at least I know Discord's working. Sage got my notification. I don't do at everyone very often, but this is like a 2-day one-time event, so get your Steam clients open and get them ready. And
until finally the wizards drove off Darkling, and he was banished to another realm.
And there we go, that's better. And oh, you had pie, not cake. I was thinking cake. What kind of pie did you have? And I would love your feedback. What y'all, those in the audience who've never played this or know nothing about it, I would love your feedback, good or bad. There's nothing, I don't mind, but good thoughts or negative thoughts. What you think of my story writing? Granted the graphics aren't the greatest, so remember this is based off an older engine, and it's like a Super Nintendo design kind of game.
Though he was defeated,
he was not dead. Berry pie. What kind of berry? There's blueberry, blackberry, raspberry. Gotta be a little more specific. Is it blueberry? Oh, I love blueberry.
The wizards sealed him away. The only way he could be brought back is by sacrificing a wizard. By sacrificing a wizard, their power could be used to release the power.
Oh, you are my favorite lady right now. I love blackberry. Especially when I go to my breakfast joint and they do it seasonally. They have a blackberry pancakes blackberry with the not called, what's it called? Halogen sauce. It's called. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a blueberry. Oh man, is it good? Very full of sugar, but holy crap, is it good?
This would break the seal that binds Darkling. Knowing this knowledge, the wizards decided to shut themselves away from everyone forever. And so they decided to live in secret, so that no force, good or evil, could know where the descendants of the wizards lived.
And I also, this isn't super original, because I kind of, again, Dragon Quest IV was one of the games that I was really inspired by, and I love the story in that. So the story is similar to the Chapter 5 in that game is similar to the basis of my first game. I said, it wasn't super original, but I wanted to be somewhat original. A secluded island. We're all these heroes who have the power to destroy darkness. So you can probably imagine what's going to happen soon. Any leftover blackberry pie? Oh, I'm gonna have to go get me some pecan pie or something like that. Yeah, you should have posted some pictures and put them on the Discord. Oh, post some pictures. I don't mind. It could be. It's okay if it's a messy pie. That means if food's messy, it means it's gooda. Gee, I wonder where I got the "Hey, listen" dialogue at. Now, in the non-commercial version, I actually had Navi do that. Hey, listen, but I can't do that in here. So that was copyright material when I went to a commercial version. To move your hero, use the arrow keys. Interact with objects, press Enter Z keys. If you like to run faster, hold down Shift. You're finally up. Get up, sleepyhead. Your father, the mayor, needs your help. After you've seen him, come back in. I'll make some lunch for you. Love you, my son. Now get going. I have to clean house today, so I'm very, very busy. And I believe I can examine. There were some things you could examine in this game. I think. Yeah, this is one thing you could examine. Dear diary, I yearn for adventure. Why do I stay put in this small village? What do the other islands have to offer? As you can see, the main character is thriving for adventure. He's bored to his gourd being on this solitary island. There's a reason why. I wonder if we're such a threat to the world of being descendants of the wizards. I wonder what the big deal is. Well, I have to take care of lessons from my father about the history of the wizards. I hope I don't fall asleep. Oh, Eric, why? Give me a... Tell you a bad joke or pun, huh? I should have my special website already opened up for this, since that's an easy reward. Easy redemption. Alright, question for y'all. If you're waiting for the waiter at the restaurant, aren't you the waiter? But-oh. Evil, and I did start out doing with some lore and stuff in the game too. The evil Darkling was never truly defeated. A wizard named Cecil sacrificed his magic and soul to seal Darkling to another world. Before his great sacrifice, Cecil warned his fellow wizards a ritual could also be used to break the Dark One's seal. This would bring the coming of the darkest hour. Because of this, the wizards vow a pact never to contact the outside world. Ooh, Darkling, what an original name, right? We the wizards promise to stay secret from everyone. We cannot risk exposure to anyone. This is the way of our code. We shall not break it. Evil is in the hearts of people. Just one person can alone bring the power of darkness. Oh, and that just tells you more controls. I can change the full screen, windowed, all that stuff. This cookbook has some of your favorite foods: cucumber salad, bony chicken sandwiches, crunch crunch, and pineapple and peanut butter and jelly pizza. Oh yeah, that's just ugh. No, I don't like pineapple. I did that as a joke. I have new cat eyeballs, toe tail clippings, various other gunk used to cast spells. You wonder why your mother and father still keep these things, since the wizards haven't used magic in years. Alright. Hey there, doofus, you finally up? Ooh, Dad's gonna yell at you. You better get going. As for me, well, the merchant of our useless shop was going to tell me the tale of a great battle of darkest hour again. I love creepy stories. Better not keep you, noodlehead. You better get going. Yep, that's... My sister used to kind of talk like that, so I incorporated her in the game as well. The Weird Al special. Oh, yeah. A very useless shop. Useless item shop. Hey there, I'm afraid I have nothing but useless stuff in my shop. Besides, money isn't needed here since we don't allow outsiders in our village. We don't really carry much supplies. Sometimes I wish we weren't fated to be the last remaining wizards. Speaking of useless, a customer dropped a supply and left it here. You can take it. I have no use in it. I obtained a cloth hat. You should make yourself useful by visiting your father. I hear he's looking for you. And very, I add as much as I can. What my game involves, like there's a medical herb in there. Nope, nothing in there. I don't think there's anything in this. My game is one of those look everywhere, you know, and search everything. So if you do look around enough stuff, you'll get enough money and stuff to get you started in the game. Hey, buddy, I'm bored as heck. How about after you're done with your father, we hang out and do something? Best friend guy. I had a lot of people give me comments about. I love the little tidbits and the titles of characters and signposts you give. My game is mostly about parodies and jokes and references and stuff, but there's also seriousness too. I wonder why we never allow outsiders to know about this place. I wonder what the big deal is. Doors locked. So you'll see signs, posters, and signposts. They may give you useful and general info. That guy down there looks suspicious. He's not around from here. I hope he doesn't cause any problems for us. Nah, you shouldn't feel bad. Pineapple's okay. It's not. I mean, I'm not gonna judge people who eat pineapple. I mean, I'll pick on someone, but you know, you eat what you want to eat. If you want to eat anchovies and pickles on it or whatever, I mean, I would never eat that. I'm a simple guy. I like pepperoni and definitely extra cheese. You gotta have extra cheese on pizza. And I'll go Canadian bacon and the other flavors occasionally, but most of the time it's just pepperoni. I don't even like pineapple in general. Not even pineapple flavored stuff like Kool-Aid, or if I get like Chinese food with pineapple stuff in, all I taste is pineapple. It's so strong to my taste buds. I never knew such a small village existed here. I come from the center island. Oh, I spelled village wrong. Holy crap, no one ever pointed it. Wow. That's my spell check right there, people. I am amazed not many people come here. It's nice. Don't you have something better to do than bothering me? A guy you don't know. I certainly don't know him. This door is locked. Saw a guy coming adrift from the northern central islands. Isn't that where the Dark One came from? Maybe it's just me, but I hope it doesn't mean anything bad. Long live the great Cecil, the greatest wizard of the Vale Islands. I didn't know you used Twitch, Sage. I didn't know you were a Twitch watcher. I believe your father today was going to teach you the arts of combat and defense. You must always be on your guard. ultimacj, we're the last descendants of the wizards. But why? I feel so bored. You're late. Shouldn't you be talking? You shouldn't be talking to me. Your father would have. Oh wow, that's a grammar error there too. Well, I had a couple beta testers play this game, but not everyone's perfect, so may have to go do some patching down the road. But for the most part, grammar-wise, I've had, for the most part, it's pretty clean and cut. Your father's in the room up ahead. Keep in mind, this was my very first game, so I didn't have a lot of access to a lot of stuff. This book talks about the wizards. Wizards created magical storms around the Vale Islands. If anyone decided to go exploring, a storm would brew. This would wreak havoc among travelers. This was used to prevent anyone discovering the island of Shale. Crude, but effective. And there's nothing down here. Well, yep, another error. Because the name's so long, it cuts off that, which I thought I fixed all those errors when I first made this game about 6 years ago. You finally came. You should not be such a slacker. Are you ready to begin today's studies? And then boom. What's happening? Oh my god! No, I spelled village wrong. See, because it's spelled correctly here. We're under attack. The one who's known as the Dark Mistress has found us. Hi, Zimmers. Well, Sage, if you enjoy what you're watching, you could always hit that follow button and see the funny notification go off. Nudge, nudge. You don't have to, though. I fear this day may come. Get everyone rounded up. We must try to defend ourselves and the village. I fear the darkest hour has returned. I will do as you say, sir. Let us pray for victory. Oh, you are? Oh, never mind. I didn't think you were. My bad. Well, if a fellow friend comes on in here who does stream occasionally, or Zimmy could do it too if she wants to, just for craps and giggles, so she could see the notification go off. And did Nick tell you about the cool notification I have for I put in Twitch? I can't remember. I fear the darkest hour has returned. I will do as you say, sire. Let's pray for victory. Follow me quickly. I will explain everything. And I'm pretty sure some more dialogue is going to get cut off, because I went based off the default name Penn or my name CJ. So won't be surprised if there's going to be some cut off. ultimacj's father waves his hands up and the magical aura fills the room. You can see how cut and dry I am with the story writing. It's changed since the second and third game. Listen closely, ultimacj. I have used the last bit of my magical power. This room is sealed. You should be safe. We're the last of the wizards. Should everyone perish, you may be the only one who can stop the coming of Darkland. He is known as the Dark One. Yes, the stories are true. They are not mere stories. I do not know who this Dark Mistress is. I fear she may know the way of bringing back the Dark One, and that is to sacrifice one of us. But we can also stop him. Should we all perish, take one of the boats docked south of our house and head to the Tower of Light. The Guardian Light knows us wizards and has protected the other islands of the Vale from darkness as well. He may be able to guide you to stop the Dark One and uncover your true powers, so you may be able to stop him. Now, in my second and third game, I didn't do this cutoff stuff. This was still new material for me. So, hey, this is like a life learning lesson to me, in a sense, playing something I first made way many years ago. I am sorry this has come to this, and responsibility is yours to bear. I love you so much, my child. I had enough dialogue for the father that I could have had my Uncle Paul voice him. I could have done that, but I didn't. Search the tomb of our ancestor, the great Cecil. I stashed some supplies there in case anything like this were to happen. And a lot of people who messaged me, who played my first game, like, man, I hardly got anything. Did you not start the player off with anything? Did you ever examine the tomb that the father told you about? Oh, I totally forgot about that. Ah, well, there you go. Whoops. Remember, the Tower of Light. Goodbye, my child. And now you get to see some murder happen. These are all events and stuff I had to program in to work properly. Like for NPC movement and cutscenes, that's how you basically make a cutscene. So you can see the village is getting slaughtered. The father's going to move in and try to stab. There's the mother, or, yep, that's the mom. Oh no. Mom's dead. I have no mother. All in all, this cutscene took about 2 hours to make when I first learned RPG Maker. Ooh, that feels so good. I'm such the evil mistress. I wonder where I forget where I found that sprite at. Love that laugh. You hear various monsters from above, and the Dark Mistress's inspiration for me was the character for it was Kefka from Final Fantasy VI. That's where I drew most of my inspirations from. The Mistress has been defeated. Mistress, we have defeated all the wizards on the island.
Excellent work. Let us return to the center island and begin preparations.
Oh, that voice. It does really sound like a demonic 6-year-old. I'm going to take over the world. I'm an evil child advisor. And then you get control of the character. It's so quiet. It's deathly quiet. No one's around. Just like you hear nothing. And you see cracks on the floor. So you know some serious stuff happened. I wanted to make a scene to where you're like, oh, like no one's in the building. Has everyone truly perished? Ultimacj fears the worst. And I wanted to give that thought of, hey, your whole village, your only family, everyone you know of your own kind has just been slaughtered. This signpost is barely readable. And you see the blade on fire and everything. Charred body, this person's very dead. I wanted to pick the right sad music for it too. Tombstones, and it's the tombstones the same thing, but now it's, if you remember when we talked to the father, boom, there's some gold. Find 3 medical herbs, 300 gold, buried in the tombstone. This person is dead. Oh, that's right. And this person up here, I believe, was petrified. It has been turned to stone. Now, I do throw in one slight joke. The useless item shop is most certainly useless now. Little morbid humor there. And of course, my own house has been destroyed. So I pretty much got no choice but to leave the island and go speak with the Sage of Light.
And so our hero enters the only boat the hero sees and sails off to the northern island.
Zimmy, are you still there? Can you hear me?
Our hero looks back at the destroyed village. You wonder, how can you stop?
Yeah, that's the.
Confused and distraught, our hero heads to the Tower of Light and hopes that this light tin.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, exactly. I wanted to give that impression of, hey, the whole village has been destroyed. You are now, as far as you know, you're the only blue wizard remaining alive. You're the only, and you're just a child too. So basically, this person's probably in their teens. I'd say 14, 15 years old at the time of making this game. If I had to put an age on it, so yeah, about 15 years of age.
Can provide our hero with some answers and hope.
I can't remember if it asks. Yeah, it does. Cool. I did add this. Would you like to save? Yes, I do. 26 minutes in. Oh, well, if you take out maybe, you could probably say it's about a 20-minute intro if you were talking to people. And we finished the prologue, and we're 30 minutes in, so y'all get your Steam clients ready. I'm going to post the first picture, not first picture, but the first Steam key to redeem Destiny of a Wizard 2 on here. So just get y'all's keys ready. And there you go. Start copying and pasting and get see if you get yourself that free game. But I don't know if you can hear me or not, Zimmy. I know you said hi for a second, but you kind of poofed off. Are you still there, Miss Zimmy? I have a question to ask you. See if you could do me a favor real quick. So, are you a streamer yourself, Sage? Because I don't know. I don't know if you are or not. Chapter 1, Beneath the Earth.
Our hero has traveled north to the northern islands. You see the tower described by your father. Our hero lands near the tower. The condition of your boat was very poor, and as soon...
Yeah, I did quite a few of these dialogue cutoffs because RPG Maker only there's scripts and stuff to allow you to do more than 4 and commands. But back when I wrote this script, I designed it, without thinking as a noob developer. So future games don't have that anymore. So there's no cutoff like this anymore. So it's more presentable. Since I can't get a hold of the voiceover I can't get a hold of Paul anymore. I haven't talked to him in quite a few years. So there's no point getting with him again. I might make a remaster of Destiny of Wizard 1. I've actually had some people ask me to do that, and I might do that down the road.
As you make land, it begins to sink. What awaits our hero in this newfound...
Well, I know the two big ones are YouTube and Steam and Twitch. I used to do YouTube, but I didn't really get many follows or people to hop on it and stuff like that. But I think Twitch probably offers a lot more features, in my opinion, because I had Twitch for the longest time, and Twitch just offers a lot more features, using channel points, emotes, interaction with the streamer. The chat interface is a lot better. Especially when you become an affiliate, you can upload your own emotes, your own badges. You can do channel points. A lot of features gets unlocked when you become an affiliate, and all the cool notifications and stuff that you see streamers do. Hey, you got a follower or whatever, or I've gave you bits and etc. You can do that with YouTube as well, but YouTube doesn't do bits; they do donations. But it does have a similar thing where if someone follows or subscribes, it'll go off as well. But I think Twitch is just a better interface for chatting and live streaming. But YouTube, I think, is a better to archive and upload your videos, because Twitch only holds videos up to a certain amount of time, and then... Tower of Light here, obviously. Town of Lee. Follow the road east-northeast. Cave of Nublets. Yep, that was the first dungeon I made. Somewhere north in the Dangerous Mountains, south to southeast. I'm sorry, east to southeast. So it dumps you at the Tower of Light right here. So we're going to go right in, and we're going to talk to Mr. Lighten himself. There is a way. There's bots and stuff you can get to where, because I know some streamers I've watched, they'll tell Twitch to go off at the same time YouTube to go off. But their interfaces are still different. But I think in terms of ease of access, Twitch is a lot better. In my opinion. It's just a much better interface. I prefer using that to chat with people on streams and YouTube for interaction, or YouTube for archiving video. Like this will be uploaded to YouTube down eventually. Almost all my streams, not all of them, get uploaded to YouTube for video on demand, so you can watch anytime on my YouTube page, which is this, you'll see down there. It's ultimacj as well. The mysterious figure automatically recognizes me and confronts him.
What's a young child doing here at the Tower of Light? And the last descendant of wizards, no less.
And this is still my Uncle Paul doing this voice. We just changed his voice up a little bit. We amplified it. And he's very good at changing his voice into different tones. It would be nice if they did work together, but that's like asking Coke and Pepsi to like get along and make one drink, universal drink. That's never gonna happen.
I see.
I see. He actually, the way he did this, I believe Paul told me his inspiration for this kit for Lighten was to sound like Sean Connery, which he kind of does.
So it has begun. The Dark Mistress has set her plan into motion. So you're the last of the remaining wizards. Your father didn't tell you much, did he?
Ultimately, he explains that he doesn't know much about the other stories, he doesn't know much other than stories of the Dark One, and that the wizards sealed him away.
This is true, partially. The world was in deep peril when Darkland came here. It took all the power of the wizards to seal him away.
And every time I went to go visit Paul, I always, because he loved Subway, so anytime we did a voiceover session, I bought him some Subway sandwiches. He loved Subway, and that's what we got. That's what we got him. Oh, he's talented.
The reason this Dark Mistress attacked your home is because she needs to sacrifice a wizard in order to bring Darkland back into this world.
I mean, we had a falling out a few years ago, so I haven't heard from him in a few good years. But I would have loved him to do the voice of the third game because like he covers 5 characters. I mean, he's just, I don't know why he never did that as an actual profession as a voice actor or radio DJ or anything anything in that particular field, because he was very talented. I don't know why he had a great voice.
She obviously doesn't understand what she's bringing back into this world.
And at the time for the Dark Mistress, I didn't know a lot of females who could do the voice of her character, so I was just like, I'll just settle for anyone. And Marianne said, "Sure, I'll do it." And she don't have a lot of lines, so like, sure, there we go. The person I wanted to do her voice was my Aunt Kay. Unfortunately, she was very ill by the time I got to the point with getting her to do voiceovers, and passed away due to cancer. So, and she had a very nice, evil laugh, cackle kind of voice. And she was the kind of person, you ever met one of those kind of people that their laugh is so infectious that everyone else just loses it and starts laughing too? That was her. She was a wonderful, wonderful woman, and she was taken away too soon. And she wanted to be part of the project, but she was just too sick.
I hate to say this to you. Only you can stop this Dark Mistress and the coming of darkness.
Because I'm the only hero left, right? I hope my Uncle Paul is doing well too. Thanks, Sage. I'm hoping he's doing well. I haven't heard from him in like a good 5 or 6 years.
Remember, while a wizard can bring the coming of Darkland, a wizard can also stop him.
Yeah. Ultimacy just shows a determined look in his face, and I get slapped.
Not so fast. You cannot merely charge into the realm of the Dark Mistress. You're too weak at the moment. You'll need to unlock your true potential first.
Welcome back, Mr. Eric. Or did that blueberry pie chase you away and you had, I have to get food, and it caused your PC to reboot? I mean, it's blueberry. So did you buy this blueberry pie, or was it homemade?
The wizards locked away the 4 elemental crystals and scattered them throughout the Veil Island.
Now the next thing he's going to say, can you tell me how cliche I was with this?
Only a true descendant of wizards
Oh, wait, not to this dialogue.
tap into the power of these crystals. If you seek these out, your powers should unlock. Find all these crystals first.
Yeah. If I'm able to beat this game on both streams, on day 1 and day 2, I actually do a tribute to her at the end of the credits, like a picture of her, rest in peace. Because I even do a tribute to her in the second game too.
Once you find all these crystals, return to me. With your potential unlocked, I can lead you the way to the Dark Mistress's domain.
CJ Ultimacj inquires, where should you seek these crystals first?
As I mentioned before, there are 4 elemental crystals. They are the crystals of earth, fire, water, and wind.
That's not cliche at all, right? That hasn't been done before, right?
Your first goal will be the Cave of Earth. Head to the town of Lee and talk to Mayor Bulbous. This cave has been sealed for years.
Now, Lee comes from one of my books, my Shannara books from Terry Brooks. And Mayor Bulbous was an NPC character that when I played Dungeons & Dragons with a few friends many years ago. He was a pivotal story arc, so that's where I got those two things at. So this game has a lot of personal flavor added to it from my, personal life experience, but there's also going to be references to, which you'll see.
Talk to him about gaining access to the cave. I don't know what dangers lie in the cave. Be on your guard. The world's full of dangerous monsters
And fiends.
It's dangerous to go alone. Please take this mind crystal. It will allow me to speak with you.
I like how you said you. Dangerous to go alone. I wonder where I got that from. I actually had to, that you're going to see that here probably in the next 30 minutes. Because I got to get a couple levels before I can go talk to Mayor Bulbous. Because I got to go to a cave. But first time we were doing a recording, he looked at the script and he says, why do you want me to say, find your princesses in another castle? I had to explain that to him. This is a man who doesn't play video games. So I explained that to him. Oh, okay. That was from Mario Brothers. All right.
Also, take this. Well, this is embarrassing. I seem to have left my seal of approval in the cave of Nublitz to the north. The last adventurer must have given up seeking it. Oh, I'm too old and tired. I don't feel like walking. Tell the mayor you're one of the good
So
guys.
you say I have to go do this first dungeon just to like prove who I am to the mayor. You can't just walk with me, old man, like 20 steps to the town. Like, yeah, yep, nope. He's that old and lazy.
Be a good lad and fetch my seal. Show it to the mayor and Lee, and he'll be glad to help.
If I don't know if he's awake or not, I was gonna ask Torn to get in here, and so you guys, I think Eric's already seen it. Yeah, you've seen it because I was playing Horizon Zero Dawn a few days ago, or no, last week. But I customized an alert when someone raids me, and it's pretty hilarious. Eric can tell you because he saw it go off. It was pretty funny.
Also, take the items in the chest.
Then again, I might get lucky and someone might raid me
It will
tonight.
help
Who
you
knows?
on your long journey, young lad. I pray for your victory. Seek out the 4 crystals. Hurry to the town of Lee. Stick to the road near my tower, and it will safely guide you there. Don't forget about the seal of approval. It's in the cave in the northern peninsula.
Now this is the only game out of all the games I've made that have random encounters. So if you grab this and this, yeah, mysteriously sealed. This like you see the graphic in the background. That's a stock image from RPG Maker. I try to be, I mean, like I said, I was still learning how to draw maps and stuff, so you can see this is pretty plain and basic. But I was still learning at the time, so. I have grown a lot as a developer. Like, you saw the pre-show in the beginning, those who saw it, that was made with the new RPG Maker, but that's how I, you know, that's how it's changed over, I mean, how I've changed as a developer for that, graphically wise, and drawing tile sets more properly and making it a little more nicer. And this is the town of Lee. Visit Derp's Pub for all the latest info. Hi, welcome to Cheerful Fishing Village. 24 skip 2468 skip derp. She's a derpy kid. I don't need to rest, but this is also the place where you can also save your game. You seem new here. Let me give you some directions. West is our lovely inn. You can rest and save your game here. Serves the best soup and salad. In the north and northeast area of the town lies the weapon shop and item shops. Go there if you need to stock up on items and equipment. Our local pub, the Derp's Pub, north of our town, is the item shop where local adventurers rest and hang out. If you need advice on adventuring, this is the place to go. Can you say Clubat? Basically, it's Tutorial Town, which I got the inspiration from that Final Fantasy IV. Are you seeking your wonderful, non-egotistical mayor? You'll find them in the northern part of town. I hope this helps you. I've actually had some funny feedback when they saw Lady About the Town. They thought, oh wait, she does she like get around the town? I'm like, oh, okay. Your mind's in the gutter. No, nothing like that. But I've had people get like that with me on that. Now, if you have enough gold and stuff, it's a lot easier to start off. I always say start with the short sword, because your extra attack's going to kill the monsters faster, and once a couple levels are hit in, it'll get a lot better. Not to mention we picked up that cloth hat. I don't think I can pick up anything else, right? No, not yet. But we will. We'll check out the Derp's Pub real quick. Check out the library the mayor's mentioned. It has a rich history of the islands of the Vale. I sure love fountains. They're so pretty and blue. Yeah, I just couldn't be original with that. I sure would love to know where the cookie factory was really at. It's so secretive. I love cookies in real life. And I'm also, yeah, I guess my love fell in Final Fantasy XIV, or even in roleplay, I freak out over Cookie. Are you really reading this signpost? This signpost is happy that you read it, that you did that. Yep, Earthbound reference. This is the town of Lee is best known for its cookies. The cookies are a secret, so I can't tell you anything. However, if you come back with an all you can eat coupon, I can give you some samples. Oh, continues to lurk. Well, this is the first time that oh, hello. Hi, Tribbles. We may have to ask a Wild Tribbles to do that so she can see the notification. Welcome to the Derp's Pub, where fellow adventurers gather around here and share their stories. So basically, take this and shove off. Sheesh, I'm a busy maid. A high quality herb. And she just starts running off like crazy. And this is my best attempt at making someone drunk. I love cookies. Kill cookies. I like cookie too. She's just drunk. I mean, that was the best. And you can customize faces and assets in RPG Maker. That was the best way of a drunk face I could think of. All you guys, this lady likes cookies and something about the Thieves Guild. And this basically is all tutorial stuff, so I'm not going to read all this stuff. This is how to play the game, and he's worried about his daughter. I don't think she's... Yeah, Vitality and MP. Yep, and this is basically telling you how to play the game. Which we're about to dive into combat in a second. Menu-loving barkeep. A nun who loves rugs. And this is the character that will tell you if you examine spots that just stand out. Hey, you might want to examine it. There might be something there. And there is a medical herb. Who stuffed an herb down that under that rug? That's just weird, right? Alright, I think we're ready. We're going to go save it real quick, because my first game is a little bit more old school and hardcore. Now, we're going to stay near here, because I'm only level 1, and if I go too far, I will get wrecked. So this is what the combat looks like in Destiny Wizard 1. And the music and all that stuff, I had to pick out all the assets from RPG Maker. For my first game, I pretty much kept basic assets with monsters and everything that was built in with the engine, with the exception of the music, because they didn't give you a lot of music to play with. So this is all DLC, so I wanted to pick something like upbeat, but yeah, upbeat and strong. Well, that's cool that you follow me, Sage. I didn't know if you did or not. I couldn't remember if you did or not. Cause this is the first time I think I've seen you in a stream in the longest time. But I typically stream Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And also an occasional Monday. So if you ever see that blue dot on Discord go purple, if it's doing its function, I am definitely live. See, now if I didn't have the club equipped, or not the club, but the sword, he wouldn't die in one hit, and the fights would be dragged out, and I'd have to heal much faster. So when I've had new players ask me, and I even have it in my strategy guide, hey, do this, buy the sword first. If you prefer defense, that's fine, but the fights are going to still drag out a little bit more further. Oh, I missed. Oh, this ain't good. I might actually game over. Oh gosh, for medical herbs. Like I said, level 1 and 2 are the toughest. Do you usually watch, like, what's your preferable time to watch these streams out of curiosity? Are you more of a day watcher or a night watcher, or in the evening in between? That auto level me up. Nope. Okay, 2 next level, 14. Wow, 14 experience points to level up, so 2 more kills. That's when I typically stream, is from 7:30 to 10:30. On my days off, I'll stream a little bit longer. Monday is we're gonna go to the inn and recover. I don't need to embarrass myself on stream. Get defeated by my own creation, right? But my game is Destiny was just not too grindy. The first one's a little grindy in the beginning, but as a developer, I learned and grew that to make it more progressive. Once you get to the second chapter, or once you've made enough progress in the first, assuming I stop missing. Jeez, just whiff it like crazy, CJ. Come on. I'm just whiffing it like a son of a gun today, aren't I? And hello, Scassi. What up? How are you doing this evening? I'm glad I was able to get a hold of you. Figure, you know what? I should message Scassi and let him know, hey, I'm going live, so you don't miss this. It only takes one level before I whiff. Wow. And Scassi here is like my #1 fan when it comes to, like, for Destiny Wizard series, which I am very appreciative. Thank you very much. Scassi finished the beta test in like 3 days. But to be fair, I remember Scassi, you telling me, hey, I waited 4 years for this damn thing. Boom, done. Like, even on the easy difficulty, still, damn, just 3 days, boom, done. I'm like, I didn't think God was... I'm like deeply humbled by that. I really am. What took you 40 hours took me 4 years. Go figure, right? Once we hit level 3, I should be able to... Owned! Whiff! Should level up in the next fight. Nope. Come on. I know I can get level 3, shouldn't be that far away. $31 experience points. I don't remember being that high. Alright. You could technically do the cave with Noobles at level 1. I have done it, but it's not recommended. What's making this longer is I'm whiffing like a son of a gun. Is the Steam version cursed? Day mostly, so in the evening it's like it's all about Final Fantasy 14, right? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I know what you're doing, Sage. There we go. Let's go recover at the end real quick, and we should be able to do the Cave of Nooblets next. You know, I don't have blueberry pie or anything like that. But my stash of gummies that I ordered online got in a couple days ago, so there's that. Let's see, what can we buy here? I don't have much money. Nope. Those slimes and stuff do not drop enough gold. No, I don't want to buy 8 of them. 3 ought to do it. Alright, so we're gonna... I know there's stuff that you can find and buy, so let's go ahead and see if we can, there's another hidden gold in the dirt. Really, it does, yeah. Well, I think the only time you'll catch me during a day stream is on Mondays. I play right now. It's usually a random game, but since I have a new visual novel game I've been playing, I do that every Monday morning, which I call a dub it the Cup of Anime, which is like from 8:30 till about 10:30 in the morning. Just a nice chill out, cozy stream. It's way to the Cave of Nooblets. I'm used to, if Scassie's there, you know what I just did? I'm used to hitting enter again to see if there's going to be a witty line from the chest. I forgot that's not in this game. A cotton hat. Ooh, so that means armor, right? There you go. Well, oh, cotton hat's actually better. Hey, a new enemy, a rat, and it got owned. A medical herb was discovered. Yeah, the Cave of Nooblets not too big, but you want to be, because like you can't get wrecked at level 1. Encounter! I think my friend John made fun of me about that because he actually played this game all the way through and encounter, encounter, encounter. I'm like, it isn't that bad. Alright, so those who are lingering in chat, here comes the next key. So get your Steam client open and ready for the next key to show up. Boom, there you go. Get your Steam clients going and copy and paste that code in, or manually type in. I think you have to manually type it in. And get yourself your copy of Destiny Wizard 2 for free. And there's your short sword there, so I can actually sell that. And there's Lighten Seal. So even this is actually a script I had to install in RPG Maker. The new thing shows up show up when you get a new item for the very first time. And that just takes you right back out. So now let's head on. And my HP is okay. Ooh, I got an encounter in the forest. It's a bat. I don't trust this. Because he could crit me. Criticals are a thing. So, let's go talk to the armor dude. Or the weapons guy. We can sell my club. I forgot to do that. We can sell the short sword. You can also sell the cloth hat. Let's go buy some new stuff here. We can get ourselves a small shield. And that's it. I can't get anything else. Now we can go talk to Mayor Bulbous, and you're about to see the next voiceover Paul did, which is a Frenchman. Oh, look, another thing that stands out. And I found 100 gold. I forgot all about that. Hello, adventurer. This be here at Mayor Bulbous' house. Unless you have official business, Mr. Bulbous will not see you. He's too worried about his daughter. Did you expect me to say something different? Oh, because this guy says the same thing. Stalfgaru says the same thing. Oh, they both say the same thing. Never mind. That's the joke with that. Man, this place is huge. I'm like totally lost. Where's the third floor at? Totally lost. Directly challenged NPC. I think we've all had those days, right? This is the master bedroom, Mayor Bulbous. I have a lot of cleaning to do. Shoo shoo. That's the maid. I actually like this stock music. It sounds like it's it sounds like I'm in Jamaica. Town library, a vast flavor history of our town and various other stuffs. This book entails, boom, a bang. Scared, weren't you? Wahahaha. Yeah, that's my cheeky writing for you. This was my cheesy attempt at Twilight. Shout out. A book about romance. This book is bedazzled with gems, glitter, and goes about pale vampires. You quickly put it back down. And can you blame the hero? And basically, these books basically tell about, you know, more tutorial and more lore about the places that you're visiting. But I'm not going to read into too much of that because we want to proceed on the story. But yeah, I never liked Twilight, but I won't forget a funny story. One time, a couple years at work, I saw the TV playing, and it was playing this elaborate, really cool introduction of all these characters and the actors' names. And I didn't recognize who there was, and then I finally saw the last person show up, Kristen Dunst, and I'm like, oh, Twilight New Dawn. I'm like, oh man, I just watched that. I can't believe that. But to be fair, it was a really cool introduction credit roll. I'll give it that much. I praised Twilight once. That was it. The key of Earth is in Lee's royal treasure. No one may touch it without the mayor's permission. Be gone. Oh, that's right. You can't open these yet. And then here is the lovely Uncle Paul Gaglione, doing Mayor Bulbous.
Who are you? I don't have time to talk.
Now, if you don't have the seal, of course, he says something else saying, get the heck out of here.
This letter is from Leighton. Makes this quick. What brings you here?
And he was trying to do a French accent. I didn't watch Breaking Dawn either. I'm not into Twilight. I don't. My sister was for a while, and even though I've told Amazon stop sending me crap, they still send me recommendations to Twilight. It's kills my brain cells. The closest romantic movie I've seen close to that, because I had one female friend. Oh, you should watch this. I watched Warm Bodies. Oh, that was bad. I mean, I enjoyed it to some aspect, but at the same time, just like, oh, this is not a movie I'd watch by myself. This is like one of those compromise movies I would watch with a girlfriend. Beyond that, I'm not watching this. Oh, I was like, never again. I was just, oh, that movie. I could sum that movie up in the very end of that movie. I was like, what the very end of the movie, the girl basically, the guy says, hey, I'm sorry I ate up your boyfriend's brains, but I've got his memories now. I want to date. And the girl's like, yeah, sure, why not? And I'm like, holy crap. Hollywood is right. Earth girls are easy. The end. Roll credits.
Look, kid, I would like to help you, even if Leighton instructed me to do so. But I have more pressing concerns. My daughter is missing, and she isn't in another castle.
Yeah. I don't know if it was an actually parody to Twilight directly, but its vibes, I don't know if you've seen that movie, Sage, but its vibes was just it gave off that Twilight vibe. Supernatural, I heard that's actually a good TV series. I mean, the ambiance reminds me of Twilight, but I've been told it's nothing like Twilight, and it's actually a good watch to watch. Oh, I'm so sorry that you saw Warm Bodies. I'm very sorry. My condolences. Oh, it was a comedy. I mean, I did laugh and groan at certain points. I'm just like, oh, this is so stupid. I was bummed out they killed James Franco. I'm like, oh, man, you killed James Franco. How could you? You ask if there's anything you can do for Mayor Bulbous to unlock the Cave of Earth.
Don't have much faith in you, lad. However, since Leighton says you are a descendant of wizards, perhaps you can help us. If you succeed, I will let you have our town treasure, the key of Earth. I'll also reward you with some gold, too. Our town is known for our great cookie production. Vector Plonka is a notorious thief that lives in the southeastern mountains.
Yeah, I thought I might actually go watch that myself. The current two big shows I'm watching right now is Better Call Saul, which is a continuation or pre-sequel to Breaking Bad, and Burn Notice, which I'm enjoying the crap out of that. And then another show I'm watching is How I Met Your Mother, which is, oh man, that's awfully funny.
The short, spoony bastard kidnapped my daughter. Beck demands a pass to our cookie production lines. I've tried everything.
And where I got Beck at is, that's my character from Final Fantasy XI. His name was Beck.
I don't have much of a choice.
Better Call Saul's good. I like it.
This ordeal, I'll give you the key.
I'm on almost done with season 4.
It was nice not knowing you.
Well, it was nice not knowing you. Well, gee, thanks, you mayor. What a jerk. Who wrote your script? Oh, whoops, I did.
Shows this all-you-can-eat for life coupon to that plunker and return my daughter. The Thieves' Guild is deep in the dangerous mountains. Every soldier I've sent to the guild keeps losing their damn knee to a rock. Good luck.
And if those who don't know, the damn knee to the rock is a reference to Skyrim when they say, I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. But that's pretty obvious. I mean, if you've not played Skyrim or heard that meme or joke.
Use that coupon and try to eat all the cookies.
But I like cookies.
My daughter is in danger.
I don't have any blueberry pie, so I have to settle for cookies. Did you see Breaking Bad before you watched Better Call Saul? Oh, we don't have enough gold, so I'm only level 3, and you should be around level 6. Oh, look, giggity. Let's get to level 4 real quick. It shouldn't take too long. This is the best place to meet. I mean, if I go to the dangerous mountains, there's going to be enemies there, more nastier enemies there. I enjoyed the crap out of Breaking Bad. That was a really good show. So when someone told me about Better Call Saul, I'm like, oh, really? I'll have to go check that out. So, like, I think they're doing one more season, and that's supposed to be the series finale of Better Call Saul. Hey, level up. Still not enough gold, but we're gonna try the dangerous mountains. Entering the dangerous mountains, you may take a rock to the knee at your own risks. Thieves are present in these mountains. I'm wondering if I am high enough for this. I don't feel comfortable at 4. I may, yeah, see, so you're starting to fight. No. Not hitting that hard. Yeah, I'm not high enough for this yet. And for my game, first game, there's no save anywhere kind of, or lots of save points. Not for the first game. Well, that was a big chunk. I need a better weapon. I know there's a better weapon in the Thieves Guild if I can get to it, but... Ow! He quitted me. Woo! Living on the edge. See, this is where I kind of unbalanced. In my opinion, I think I did unbalance the game a bit in the first chapter. Because you do have to, like... Oh, medical herb found. Cool. Because you do have to level up a bit more than you should. And you're stuck in one area for a little bit. But once you get to chapter 2, 3, and 4 and beyond, it's not much of a stuck process. And then when I made my second and third game, I balanced it out to where you never stay in one area too long. You can always go deeper and deeper and deeper. So, as a developer, I definitely knew I grew and got better with it. Yeah, I'm almost leveled up where the slimes are no longer a threat. But if that spider gets the initiative first, that's a problem. Oh, look, speaking of spiders. There we go. I think the spider spawned in there. Oh, I leveled up. Let's save, because if I get game over, I lose all that progress. Old school wise. I'm almost got enough for a long sword. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. There's this down here, too. A hateful anti-gamer is rumored to live there. Well, we're not going to do that. That's bonus content, which is way until after beating the game. I have yet to see the new Batman movie, but I heard that the actor who played Edward in Twilight is Batman in that, so I'm curious on how he portrayed that character. As long as he's not like super pale biting people's necks, I think I'll be okay with it. That's right. 2 medical herbs. That's right. Cool. There you go. Got me some. I got me some. Just something basic to stock me. Excuse me. Up. I'm gonna save up to get that sword. Then we'll give the Thieves Guild a run. I should be better off when I do that. Rats dropped decent gold, so I'm only about 100 off. Yeah, I got a while before I level up. Alright, we're at 670 gold. Almost there. To see what, 750? I got this. My own first creation will not defeat me. Uh-oh, another spider. Please don't crit me. Alright, we got enough gold. We can get that sword. And then we can make our way to the Thieves Guild. And stop the plonker. Oh, speaking of, that's right. A lot of people abuse this, and it's nice to. It's actually a nice. Let's see if we can sell this short. I don't think I can get anything out of it though. Nope, not enough gold. But if you talk to this lady up here, oop. I did not mean to exit. My bad. Sure enough, that's an all-you-can-eat coupon. Have a fresh batch of delicious cookies. So they give you 5 cookies apiece. You can just spam this. They only recover 1 HP. But they're free. So it's an actually good. You basically get 100 HP if you think about it back. I had a lot of people say they love that. I mean, I said, I've used the crap out of that at the beginning of your game. Well, I'm glad that could help. I really am. Because I didn't want to make my game, like, earth-shattering hard. I didn't want to do that at all. In fact, Destiny of a Wizard 1 only has 1 puzzle in it. It really does. Only has 1 puzzle. Alright, let's give this a shot. Think we can make it to the Thieves Guild? We're about to find out. And in about 5 minutes, I will post the next CD key, so get ready for it. Not CD key, Steam key. I'm thinking CD key from... Oops. So, Sage, are you still playing 14? You smashing through Endwalker? If you are still there. Okay, sweet. I found a medical herb. You could use all the herbs in the world. Damn, all these encounters. Does not help if I evade. There you go. Now they're more manageable. See, that upgrade was much needed. No stealing, please. It's totally illegal. Oh, really? In the Thieves Guild? Sure. That works, right? Now, if you don't complete the other stuff beforehand, he'll just tell you to shove up. I don't know who you are. But then he sees that coupon. Is that all you can eat, coupon? Master Beck will want that. I'll get a promotion. Give it here. And he fights you. Otherwise, he tells you to shove off until you get that coupon. This is promptly known as a cookie thief. Medical herb found. Ah, crap. Working for free never pays off. And speaking of free, it is time to give out that third key. So have your Steam browsers ready. Or I'm sorry, not Steam browser, but your Steam client. Here comes the third key, so get ready. And those who have joined in the chat, I'm ultimacj. It's nice to meet you. Welcome to my celebration special stream tonight of my third video game project being released of Destiny of a Wizard 3. I am playing my first game that I made 6 years ago, give or take, of RPG Maker. So, welcome. I hope you enjoy y'all's stay. You really like those bad jokes and puns, huh? I'm waiting for you to rack up some more points to, Oh, Eric. Alright, hold on. Well, he's trying to make me stuff my face full of cookies. I'll have to come up with some, Alright, here you go. I accidentally drank a little food coloring last night. I end up dying inside. Ba-boom. Giggle and laugh, my friend. Giggle and laugh. Damn, the first floor guard was defeated? Looks like it's up to me. I defend this floor, and for the honor of cookies. You know, I'm the same way. That's my all-you-can-eat coupon. Coupon more like a coop, uh-huh. You're not wrong. Ow! Oh, I'm dead. Game over. First ripperoni of the night. All because of a crit. Son of a biatch. Well, that's just bad luck. Let's try again. Wow. If not, we're going to level up another level. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. Since the dungeon is decently, not long, but long enough. That's just bad RNG, though. That does happen. And I'm not that far away from leveling up. that's the first time I ever gamed over myself when I playtested my game project like that. Or even when I had the final version done and played it all the way through. I have never done that. Wow, that's just bad luck. Because, you know, enemies are not supposed to crit this late and early in the game. Not that often, no. That's just bad luck. It really is. Yes, give me those, I will have to go buy me some cookies, because as soon as you guys rack up enough points where I gotta go stuff my face, I'm gonna have to... I don't have any cookies. I do have gummies. So if you want me to stuff my face full of gummies, that's a substitute. But I need to buy me some cookies, because I don't have any. I haven't had a chance to go to the store to redeem myself some cookies, because that should get me some. I honestly should. Yeah, almost level 6. Level 6 or 7 is supposed to be ideal level, and I think level 10 to 13 is supposed to be for the Cave of Earth. Okay, let's make our way back to the inn. Alright, nope, almost. There we go, there's a level up. And we are now in the hundreds. How much money do I have? Do I have enough for armor? I do, so let's go grab that armor real quick. And the leather hats. There is a tier 2 of armor and stuff, but you can't get that until you complete this leg of the storyline. Speaking of storyline, I'm playing Mass Effect Andromeda. Really good game. Lots of freaking side quests. It's one of those games where, hey, I finish one quest and 5 more unlock. I'm like, oh my gosh, all these side quests. Oh my good gravy. Now, Eric, I know you're working on your own video game project. You better have some puns and some good cringe in there too. You gotta have some cringe in a game. You got to have a little bit, if not a lot. Just gotta have that groan once in a while when you play a game. Just to remind you, to go, ha ha ha. Yeah. Alright, we've upgraded my armor, so if a crit hits me, it shouldn't mollywop the hell out of me. Around 45 after, I'm going to go slap out that next Steam key. So get your Steam browser, not browser, I keep thinking browser because you can browse with it. Get your Steam client ready. I'm also going to refresh my drink in a second. Redeem my own hydrate. Alright, let's try this again. I can't believe I game over, though. Oh, really? There's enemies out here, too? Oh, shit. I didn't think I made enemies out here. But I did. Alright, let's try you again. Please don't crit me. Yeah, they do drop medical orbs, too. Oh, I'm dead. Good, I expect that. You think you might do voiceovers in your project? Medical herb was found. Good. Man, you're tough. Looks like I got no choice but return to the life of a simple mailman. Bye now. Oh, that's right. 50 gold. Let's hope we don't game over. Oh, we've got a group here. But we should be fine. Assuming I don't whiff it. I honestly think RPG Maker MV is bad with accuracy versus VX Ace. Because I would have, I don't know if it's just chance of that, but like enemies that I programmed in MV, 20% invasion, let's say that, alright? So there's an 80% chance you can hit the enemy. But in VX Ace, I'd have those same values, and the whiffs did not happen very often. So I don't know if that's just bad luck, or they changed the engine up a bit on that. So when I programmed Destiny Wizard 3, I definitely, unless it was the kind of enemy I wanted to have a decent invasion rate, I kept it between 5 and 15%, because it whiffed a lot as is. Most of the average, I want to say, was around 10%. Nom nom on these cookies. Gold pieces, not good pieces. How you doing, Marbler? How's work? Or are you just not getting off? 200 gold. Beck doesn't allow anyone non-thievier like around here. You're not wanted here. Now you gotta fight 2 of these bitches. I might remaster Destiny Wizard 1 down the road. See, thy experience, thy gold pieces found. Funny you should say that, because I never mentioned that beforehand. Keep in mind this was 6 years ago. When I made this is based upon Dragon Quest 1 and 2, or Dragon Warrior for NES. When you beat an enemy in that game, it would say, you gain, thy experience is gained by, increases by 5, thy gold increases by 10. That's how it had it worded in that game. That's where I got that from. This is the only game that does that. Oh, I know it doesn't. But like I said, it was a shout out to him. I'm amazed that you knew that. I didn't think you played Dragon Quest or that was your jam. I want my mommy. You find a bunch of old moldy cookies. Yuck. Unuseful chest. Well, son of a bitch. What's my HP at? 150 gold. We got over 1,000 gold in here. No, this is Destiny Wizard 1. To celebrate Destiny Wizard 3, I am playing the first one. Release of its celebration. I'm not going to play Destiny Wizard 3 on stream to anybody. No, nothing like that. No, not because that game just came out and I want people to give it a shot and all that. Not because I've already know the game and from back to front. I could... not in one... Well... I might... Not tonight, because I do have work in about an hour. So, but tomorrow's going to be another... Tomorrow I'm off. So tomorrow's going to be at least a 4-hour stream. Destiny Wizard 1, on the average, I think Eric can say something. It only took him, I think, 10 hours. Not including bonus content. Because it's still a big enough loser that no one will party with him. Wow, that kind of hurts. Hey, he lost his whole family, alright? 2 HQ medical herbs. Is there something down here? I think there was. Maybe not. I can't remember. That's awful. That's terrible. Actually, well, welcome back, Whitefire. You know, since you're here, Wait, hold on one second. Is Sage, are you still in the chat? Can you hear us? Oh, there's the longsword. So, yeah, that's money right there. So I already bought the longsword. I still find it weird, and you could probably troll him, Dave, about this, or Malblart. My friend Big D won't play the second or third game because he can't handle more than one party member. Which, having more than one party member does not complex a game that bad. It really doesn't. Ooh, I'm poisoned. I better go cure that. And I better be careful because I only got one of those left. Broadsword? Is that a bro? How you doing, Steve? Are you excited for that new What the Dub 2.0 game coming out? Alright, we leveled up to 7, so we should be able to take out this enemy. Hopefully. As they say in my favorite movie, ahem, you shall not pass. I don't know what I'm making a reference to. I honestly don't know. What's the lore behind the chest just being in the wild? That's a good question. Just why is there a chest in the middle of nowhere? It's like just, maybe some previous adventure wanted to do a whole thing like what do they call when you bury stuff in the ground? Time capsules, that's it. Something like that, maybe? Except I actually played What the Dub with some friends on from another streamer I watched, Morty. We played that. They never played it, so I came on their Discord, and we had like 6 of us playing it. We had a hell of a good time. And man, their answers were awful. Medical herb was found. Cool. I don't think Sage is here, but you know what, Steven? Looks like you can pass, and it looks like I'm a goner. This is the actual boss floor. Oh, look, an encounter right before them. Now, this will be a lot of work lost if I die. But I am the ideal level for it, so we'll see if we can beat Beck the Plonker. Should I face him or should I go save my game real quick? What do y'all think? What's my next level? 565. I should be able to take him on. I think we should be able to do it. Yeah, I could. I don't do speedruns. I appreciate them, but me doing one personally, oh man, that's stressful. Is that an all-you-can-eat cookie pass? I commend you for getting this far. However, I have no intention of returning Bulbous' daughter. She shall be my bride. I do appreciate you bringing me this coupon. No, it's a fantastic wedding gift. Allow me to award you with death. Beck the Plonker busts out his golden mandau and attacks you. Rule number 1, take out the ads. Alright, cool. I get the first attack. Now, Black does... Okay, he doesn't hit that hard. Want those cookies? Let me see if you can handle this, my uberific triple attack. Alright, let's see if we can take out Mr. Beck. Generally, you want to have your HP above 50, because if he does crit, it's going to suck. See, I'm lucky I healed. Whiff. He's whiffing a lot too, though. Oh, that don't help. He should be almost dead. I'm gonna heal just to be on the safe side. This is an item spam fight, but you get so many medical herbs before you get to the fight. I deliberately designed it that way, so it wouldn't be so hard for the player. There you go. He got owned. Geez, so it's not just me, and this is not a heavy loaded stream. It's set for 420p, but I doubt I'm pushing 420p. How's it going, Sane? How you doing this evening? Welcome to the celebration stream, and welcome to my first video game you see and designed. Oh, thank you for the raid, Meeples. Thank you very much. What'd y'all think of that? Now, I was actually going to ask my friend Whitefire to raid me with a party of one just to see that notification. Y'all got to see it. What'd you think of that custom-made thing I made up for being raided? Just a lot of buffering. I'm sorry. Were you able to see it all the way through? I hope so. I put a lot of work into that notification. Thank you for the hype and raid. I appreciate it. How was your guys' game? How was your Tuesday night game? Evil is always supposed to win. It's supposed to end this way. I will not forget this. Living the life of a guild was like really tough on my hands. Just look at my hands. Oh my god. Oh my gee, they're dirty. Oh, suppose I head back to my father. Thank you. I'll let him know you rescued me. Thank you so much. It's not much, but take this ribbon as appreciating the token of my love. Maybe you can be my future husband. Tee hee, will thou art marry me? Ugh, no. She's one of those kind of girls. It's from an anime a friend told me about. It's called I'm a Spider, So What? It's not a bad anime. My friend Nick told me about it, and then I saw the ending credits, and you're just like, look it up on YouTube time, just like I'm a Spider, So What? Ending credits, and that's where I got it from. And it's just like, when I saw those ending credits, I'm like, I gotta clip this. This is perfect if someone raids me. It's like, ah! It's just... Mega Man Zero is for what system is that for? Which Mega Man? Oh, Sane would know. He's the more pro at Mega Man. Where does that take place in the Mega Man timeline? The girl curtsies to you and leaves you a suspicious shortcut to the right. ultimacj thinks it's time to return to Lee and collect his reward. And there's your convenient shortcut. Because I'm not one of those demented developers who would make you go all the way out. So let me get to save my game real quick, and I'll get you out the guys' fourth Steam key to redeem. Years after X, well, okay, well, I haven't played X2, X3, X4, X5. I know Zero is part of the X series. I only played Mega Man X1. Sadly, I don't really have well, unless I play it through an... That is something I could do as a retro game down the road, is X2 through X5. I'd have to play it through like an emulator, because I do not own those games. And I know Mega Man X is a hell of an expensive game. I know Thunderfoot Bros would watch me play that. I'm just wondering how hard Mega Man X2 through 5 is, because X was a hard freaking game. I struggled with that game at certain times, especially with Sigma. Let's save the game real quick. They've made 8 of those X games. Holy crap. I only didn't think that... Yeah, I've lost count of Mega Man. Jeez, it feels like Street Fighter. I've lost count of how many Street Fighters they've made. I'm glad you're able to see the raid notification, because... I'm glad you're able to see the raid notification, because I wasn't sure if, I was going to ask, Whitefire to, hey, yo, dude, raid me real quick so they can see what I did. By the way, here's the next Steam key, so if you don't own Destiny Wizard 2 on Steam, there you go for the giveaway stream. And like I said, I'll be doing this again tomorrow as well. And now we go talk to the mayor, and he'll be all ecstatic that I rescued his daughter. That I will get the Cave of Earth. And you get to see some more cheesy voice acting that my uncle did. Hey there, future hubby. Have you decided to settle down yet? No. Well, hurry up. I'm not getting it pretty in her. Like, I have to prepare for weddings and stuff. She's basically, I made her kind of like the princess from Dragon Warrior 1, as well as Fiona from Shrek. Well, you rescued me. You have to marry me. Those are the rules. Like, I didn't know those were the rules. I honestly didn't know that. But at least X7 was a fail because it was built from the ground up in a shitty... Was it a bad... What? Just they didn't program it right? And Thunder Bros... yeah, Meeples. Thunder Bros here is a complete nut when it comes to Mega Man. If he probably... I think saying it is religious to it as well. 3D. Like for the N64 or for PlayStation? Oh, that's probably why it could have been crappy, because it was 3D, and 3D was kind of new at the time.
I have to give you credit where credit is due, young lad. You've done well. Keep the cookie coupon, and you can eat all the cookies you want.
See, I love that. I mean, who doesn't want to eat all you can eat cookies, right? Yes, I have an obsession for cookies. Don't judge me. PS2, I would think that'd be PS. The one game I'd love to play, because everyone's told me it's really freaking good, and it's very underrated and not appreciated enough, was the Mega Man Legends. One, I think they made 2 of those. I've heard so much good things about those. It's like a very unappreciated Mega Man game.
As promised, please take the Key of Earth. Be careful in the Cave of Earth. It's been sealed for years. Monsters moved in.
Ooh, controls for the trash. But not trashy enough to where I can still enjoy the game, right? What about X7? Is it just bad design, bad control? I mean, what made story and stuff, but it is mechanically is the game like not gonna like frustrate me. Like, I mean, people are gonna hate me for it. I liked Shadow of Colossus. At the same time, I thought it was a shit game because I didn't like the camera angles for it for PS2. I clipped through walls. I clipped through flying mechanics. I died so much because, I mean, I love that game in terms of story, but the mechanics, especially the camera angles, that made me mad. And I give that game a thumbs in the middle because of that. Now, I know the remaster fixes all that garbage, which I'm happy for, and I can appreciate it more that way, but that was one reason why I did not like Shadow of Colossus, because of that reasoning. And laughable, well, bad voices. I expect that from a PS2 game and a PS1 game. But X has a move that is game breaking and makes it super easy. Okay, wait, is X7 is when you do that, when I've seen you on your channel, Thunder Bros, is that what I've been waiting for? That whatever that cheesy stuff Zero whatever says, is that from X7? You know what, Dave, you give everything a thumbs down. It's okay. I don't listen to people who play Dark Souls 4 anyways.
I don't know if the stories are true about the Guardian or the power of Earth. I sealed that cave when a sister's brother went down there and never returned.
Oh, probably. I mean, heck, it's not 3D like Dark Souls is and all that, and I know you're just trolling me and making fun of me, but keep in mind, for my very first game project, I didn't have a big budget to work with, and I also didn't have a very high quality microphone. I was using something like a foamy, really crappy ass microphone at the time. Now, when I did, where's it at? There it is. Now, when I did Destiny Wizard 2 or 3, I bought something nice like this, like my Samsung. I think this is a Q80. It's a $90 microphone. So I used a much higher quality piece of software, or not hardware for it. Still use Audacity for the recording purposes, but I had the money. When I made the second and third game, I was like, no, I'm gonna put some money into this and get a nice, good quality mic. We all stream at Rock. Yeah, you know what, Steve? You're not wrong. Okay, but do I need to play all the... Okay, I'll ask this question about the X series. Do I need to play them in order, or does it matter which one I play?
John!
Yes, sir.
You've performed your duties. Please step aside so this young lad can open the treasure chest.
And the biggest reason why I did voiceovers in my game project is like something that can, live on after I pass away, and something that I don't care if I make money or stuff off this. It's nice to make the money off it here and there's a passion project, but I get to hear voices of friends and family members to do, and something like 20 years to go listen to their voices again, especially if they're like gone and whatnot, and it's just something to remember by, which I could cherish. That's one reason why I did voiceovers. So I can skip X2 and X3? Is what you're saying? Well, and you play your games upside down. And control upside down. So you're just making even more hell for you, Thunder Bros. Both games are great. Okay. So... I don't typically stream retro very often because I've played a lot of retro games. And although the one I'm playing right now because some people here follow me for, and I thank you humbly for that, for retro games, I am going to probably play this some more this coming Friday. Soul Blade. I've already beaten it. I've beaten so many retro games, nothing could be a first playthrough. But X2 would be a first playthrough. I never played it, so... I know I can't get access to it cart-wise. It'd have to be played through an emulator because X2 is one of those really expensive games. But I've guarded this key all my life. What shall I do?
Head over to the cookie factory and ask one of the chefs for some help.
Understood, Scare. I will go and make more wonderful cookies for a town. Man, I thought I was done with that crap. Frack it all. And frack is a reference to Battlestar Galactica, if nobody knows.
Yeah, I have almost forgotten.
I don't know why he said forgotten. I didn't even pick that up.
Speak to the weaponsmith below my mansion. He sells the latest, greatest equipment.
The only game I know it's on PlayStation. I'd have to get, or is it on N64? Mega Man Legends. Yeah, that's for PlayStation, isn't it? But X2, yeah, I know X2 is for Super Nintendo. As long as it's not going to break my hand, because that's Sigma fight at the end of X1. Oh, good gravy.
The key of Earth will also unlock these chests. Please take them.
So,
Best of luck to you, kiddo.
So, Thunder Bros, I assume this is sane. So, you've never seen me play one of my games before. This is my game project, my very first one. So, what do you think so far? I don't mind good or bad feedback. Keep in mind, I did make this about 7 years ago. So, my very first video game I published. With all its dialogue and wittiness. I just earned 1,000 experience points for your awesomeness. And I leveled up. Oh, went to 9.
There's not much else I can do for you, kiddo. The cave of Earth was partially a man-made structure as well. It leads to Fire's Bank in the north.
I might be able to get Legends in for the N64, unless the PlayStation version is better.
Give the village chief my regards, if you see him. Well, give the village...
I thought these were supposed to unlock. Maybe at... don't remember. I thought they were supposed to unlock. I guess not. Oh, wait. Maybe... Oh, that's right. The key to Earth is required for the chest. That's right. And there's the key item. Key of Earth. 1,000 gold. 2 medical herbs. Alright. Let's go to the weaponsmith down below. And then we're ready to take on the first... Well, you know, I think item... I'm supposed to be level 13. But we can try and see what happens. Let's see what we can get here real quick. Feel free to browse my inventory. You'll find nothing but the best. Okay, two-handed axe, which we can afford. Face mask for more defense. HQ leather armor. I can't remember if the double axe though lowers my accuracy. Well, there goes all my money. Yeah, yeah, Steve, I am excited for the next What the Dub game that's coming out on May 5th. That's going to be pretty cool. That should be, it's always good for a good laugh. Let's see, we can sell my long swords. I picked up some casual clothes, which I don't need. Can't sell those. I know these next tier enemies can poison, so I'm going to need some antidotes, definitely. Ooh. Okay, cool. Let's go talk to the all-you-can-eat girl to give me some more luscious cookies for that 1 HP delight. So, Meebles, do you own all the Mega Man X games? can't believe it made 8 of those damn things. Jesus. I thought it only made like 5 or maybe 5. Oh, man. There's like 10. Let's see. There's 11 regular Mega Mans. That's 11 right there. Oh, my God. Wow. I think I just got bored with Mega Man at a certain point because it's just the same song and dance with a couple new mechanics here and there, but it's like nothing's changed, kind of like Street Fighter. I mean, that's not a bad thing if you're a hardcore fan of that, but it's never changed throughout the years too much. I will be curious if, well, actually, which I'll probably will raid them tonight once my stream is over with, if they're streaming tonight. Let's see, Cave of Earth, yeah, only brave should enter. Oh, that's right, and then there's this. Lake of Bree, no skippy dipping allowed. Come on, hey. Wow. Do you have it complete in box? That's impressive. That's a lot of... What about Mega... Do you own the original Mega Man's games too? Like 1 through... Well, no, 11... I don't think 11... 11 was a digital-only game. I don't think 11 was an actual physical copy. Neither was 10. No. Yeah, me neither. I don't own... I got the manual, which I don't know what happened to it. Either I sold it or I got rid of it. I own the manual to Mystic Quest, but I don't have the game anymore, which is weird. I don't know what happened to it. But I've been talking with VR Streams. They are planning. They said as soon as they, because it was a funny thing, I even clipped it. Using the key of Earth, the door is open. What lurks below the cave? Now, these are tougher enemies. Yeah, green slime. Oh, that's right. I need to go buy me some antidotes. Unless these drop it. They might drop them. But they're still finishing Dragon Quest 11. But it was funny because I was talking to them a couple weeks ago and saying, so I said, hey, Destiny Wizard 3 is done and it's about to be published. Would you guys be interested in playing it? And I was like, sure. I mean, you've been working hard on that. We wouldn't mind playing it. So one time I hopped on their chat and we were talking. And I redeemed 5,000 points of pick a game for me. I was like, I don't ever really use the point system often. And like, my game, let the funsies begin. And they laughed their butt off when they saw that. And I was like, oh my gosh, we'll definitely do that. So I will post it on the various Discords and on my Facebook page that you see that link below when they're going to do that. So everyone will get a chance to watch what they do, how they react and everything. And it should be a very interesting stream. I'm really hoping they'll love it because, you know, I've really improved as a developer over the years and making something very comedic and silly. Alright, the Earth Element. Ooh, well, not if you cast spells. No, that hurts. 1 through 3 and 6 for 7. I assume you beat all of them, though. Nope, there's nothing there. Okay. Good night, Tribbles. Earn those cookies so you can make me do something silly down the road. All the classic. I've watched a Let's Play of 11. 11's really short. It's not a very long game. I think the guy beat it in like 3 hours. Actually, no, I watched a review, a walkthrough review of Aqualung playing it. Ow. Heal me. Heal me now! I'm slightly underleveled for this. That's fine. Keep racking them up. Oh, 3 spiders, but these aren't too bad. Shouldn't be. I'm still thinking up some more ideas to put on for the point system. I think eventually I might add some channel, like a sound effects and stuff like that. I'm not going to do that for a while, though. I'd like to get to a certain threshold of followers if I'm going to do that. A health kister. Oh, that's right. You found a rare item. These items will permanently increase the specific stats. They're usually out of place, so be sure to go out of your way to find them. I'll have to go make a store trip tomorrow and buy me some cookies in, because I don't have any if you decide you want me to stuff my face with cookies. At least people get you get even more points if you decide to, like, you know, pop in the 550 to, like, sub. Not saying please sub, but no, I'm not saying that. But it's nice that they give multipliers for that. Although I've rarely ever seen anyone do tier 2 or tier 3 subs. It's so rare. I've done a tier 2 before, but I've never done a tier 3. So, Meeples, is there a game that you have that's retro that you have not beaten that would be considered a first playthrough? There's a chest over here. Yep, medical herb. Me would be the Mega Man X games. I mean, I've got a few PlayStation 2 games I have to still play. Those are considered retro. And I guess PS3 is starting to become that era of retro. Although I saw one streamer, which I watch him occasionally, not enough credits, he is mostly a retro streamer. And he was playing The Messenger, which has a retro look that's pixelated and plays a lot like Ninja Gaiden. But that game's not that old. It's not even 20 years old, so I wouldn't even consider that. I wonder why he classified that as retro. It's retro looking, but it's not retro. Unless people are going to start now decide, oh, well, this game was designed to have a retro look, therefore it's retro. I wouldn't agree with that. I think his logic was, if the game came after, and if the game could play with an HDMI cable, it's not retro for its current time. I don't know if that's true or not. Cool, I'll be anxious to see. When I watch you play occasionally, I'll have to keep an eye on unless you say it in stream that it's a first playthrough. It's a bummer that unless you get an emulator, there's no way to stream a DS or 3DS. That would be nice. I'm about to hit level 10. I'm going to go out and stock up on some potions real quick. Oh, Zombo. At least I'm killing stuff in one shot, though, for the most part. Oh, went the wrong way. We might be able to finish Chapter 1 beforehand, because we're at the very end of Chapter 1. I'm going to try to finish it, because I got a good 35 minutes. But if not, I am definitely going to pick this up tomorrow, because tomorrow will be day 2. Down here. I'm still trying to talk with James. I know a couple people like Beelzebub and a few others, because Beelzebub did a voiceover for one of the main characters. I think they do want James to stream Destiny Wizard 3 still. I know that. I know that a couple people wanted to do that. And I've had a couple people send me shoot me a message saying, hey, is he going to do that? I think, I don't know. I would love for him to do it, but that's up to him. He's going to have a much easier time with that game because it's way balanced out. There's no chase scenes. There's a casual, easy difficulty. I mean, it's still going to be a 40-hour playthrough because it's a long story, but the puzzles are easy. The combat is overall fair. I mean, I played it on easy. I'm watching a friend play it on easy difficulty, and he's only had one game over, and that's because he didn't decide to heal or revive his party members. He was just being stupid. And that's the only time that he actually struggled. Alright, we got the next tier level. Let's get the next level real quick, and then we'll see if we can knock out the Cave of Earth real quick. The Cave of Earth's not that big either. I was already almost halfway through it. And I gotta go buy me some antidotes just in case, because I'm pretty sure, Meeples, you can agree with this. I'm pretty sure you went into a dungeon. Oh, look! I'm stuck with poison and I can't get rid of it. And you have poison throughout the entire dungeon so you're able to get out of it. I mean, the poison's not, like, threatening, but it's more like an annoyance. Like, you got enough healing items, you just don't have anything to get rid of poison. I actually had that happen in one RPG game I played a couple of months back. I can't remember which one it was, but I did have that happen. And it sucked. Alright, we leveled up. Cool. Let's go. Item shop. Here we are. The first Guardian can be a pain in the butt since you have no spells or anything. And I actually had some people ask me, how come there's no spells? You learn spells as you get to each and I don't have enough gold to rest. I'm broke. I gotta go sell something real quick. Actually, you know what? Let's just do a quick fight and we'll have the money to do it. Wow, I'm so broke I can't even afford 10 gold pieces to sleep at the night. There we go. Now we can rest. Yes, I like to save. Alright. Let's see if we can knock out this dungeon. We're at the very end of it. Oh, wrong way. I might stream something Thursday since this is the special week of that. I'm not doing my usual schedule, but I'm not sure yet. It'll be... I can't promise I will. I can't promise I won't. Oh, that's right. These guys can blind. Making this fight annoying. Oh, that was fun. Now there's no... What was it? I believe it's the third passageway. And there's the poison. Aren't I glad I bought antidotes? No, dead end. Let's take out the zombie first, because he can blind. Nope, I whiff it. Maybe it's the second passageway? I know it's south. It ain't the first passageway. I know that for a fact. Yep, it's the second passageway. Alright, we're going to throw out that last stream key, because we are getting close to the end of the stream. So get your Steam client ready for the last key. Where's my notepad at? There you are. And there you go. There's the last key. So if you don't own Destiny Wizard 2 yet, now is your chance to own it and enjoy in the celebration. You do not have to play Part 1 to understand Part 2, by the way. Part 2 gives you a full synopsis, and I would recommend you playing the first one. I mean, if you want to play the first, I recommend you playing the second one versus the first one, because it improves. The game has changed throughout, so many improvements versus the first one and the second one. And definitely a lot of improvements with the third one, since I changed the engine and just the combat mechanics and everything else of that. But if you play the first one, hey, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of it. I would love to get your feedback and thoughts on it. Or you can join me on this journey and just see how far I get into Destiny Wizard 1. I could possibly beat it. It's not a long game. I don't know if I will or not. I guess it depends how much I yak to you guys on stream and whatever goes down, like, bathroom breaks or whatever like that. Gee, 2 steps and I get into a fight. That's nice. Ow. Now, if Earthland defeats me tonight, which is the first boss you face, I will try to do. Oh no, I'm blinded. Damn your crits! There they go. I will try to do a little preemptive grinding before we go into retrying this. So yeah, that's what I'll do tomorrow. Is we'll go right into it, and I should be like level 12 by the time I get to that. So yeah, I'm almost level. Oh, that's right. I added save points. Okay. Probably shouldn't have saved here, but I'm okay. I'm good on herbs and stuff. You know what? Let's get the level real quick. There we go. There you go. Goodbye. There's a level. Like all those. Alright. I think I added this before the final version because people will say, hey, I wish there was more save points in the game. And that's what I did. And so part 2 and part 3 are very forgivable with save points as well. Of course. I am the Guardian of Earth. My name is Earthland. I know who you are, descendant of the wizards. If you're truly a wizard, defeat me in combat and prove your valor. Earthland, a major boss battle incoming. Earthland begins to charge you. Let's see if we can beat her. Show me your true power. I might be underleveled. Yeah, she's getting the first attack still. Oh, lovely. I believe I wrote in my walkthrough, I said you should be level 13 or higher. I'm a level 11, and I think she got me. Yep, she got me. It's all good. What we're going to do before we end the stream, we're going to go make my way out. Yeah, I'm underleveled. I know that for a fact. Plus, I don't have that. Well, that's a magical base attack, so it's not physical. We're going to make my way out. Second game over of the night. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I remember doing playtest when I first developed Destiny Wizard 1. I made playtest. The way I do my monsters is I make them. Then I make a base stat for my characters themselves, or in this case, character. And then I say, I want you to be this level. And so, because RPG Maker allows you to look what the stats are prior for growth and all that, and even with weapons. So I told myself, I want that. So, and then I play test it till you mold it right. So, I know I'm under leveled. You know, you suck. We could double crit my butt. Those are worth a good chunk, too. Yeah, I think level 13 will get me it. So, it's the second passageway down. Alright. I do have my physical therapy tomorrow, so that's not until 9:30. So when I get home from work, I'll go ahead and kill a couple enemies and get some levels, and probably when I get off from physical therapy, I'll do even some more. That way I'm 13 or 14 by the time we do this fight for tomorrow night's stream. So nobody want to watch, I mean, some people do. I don't mind it too much. But I know when you play an RPG game and you need to grind, sometimes that happens. With this, like I said, the first game is designed that way. It's just not designed that way, it's just the way it is. But once you make more progress, the enemies are designed a bit differently. The mechanics aren't nearly as tough. Being blinded sucks. Blindness is a negative 50% to accuracy. You're dead. Oh, the same group again. Not to mention the enemies are still getting the initiative, so I believe this axe also reduces my agility a bit. Now, the next dungeon in the game is a bit longer. I will attest to that. But not too hard. I actually have enough gold to get that last piece of armor, so let's go grab it real quick. Good. What I lack is just levels. Oh, no, I don't. But we can buy the face mask. Let's get that. Just got enough gold to rest and save. Yes, I like to save. Save once, save twice, and then we'll save in the second diary log too. Alright, 2 hours and 25 minutes in. Not bad. It was a good 3-hour stream. Now, like, tomorrow's going to be a 4-hour stream, maybe even a bit longer. I don't know if I'll beat the game, you know, but we're going to get as far as we possibly can. We're going to get as far as we possibly can to I'm going to try to get as far as I possibly can to see. We could probably finish chapter 2 and maybe get to chapter 3 so you can see the results of the iron boots and the origins of the water temple, and y'all know where I got that from though. But I appreciate those who hopped in and lurked and chilled, and Sage, thanks for joining in, telling me about blueberry pie and food. I hope you're able to see that alert. Meeples, thanks so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I'm happy you raided me, because I was going to ask a friend, yo, dude, raid me real quick so people could see the notification. I don't get raided very often. And I hope you smiled at that. I don't know if you get to see the, because I don't know, usually what I do before I raid someone is I open up their channel so I'm in there so I can see the raid go off, so to avoid advertisements or whatever if I have to watch an advertiser. Okay, cool. So what'd you think of it? Just like, yes! I just thought that was I'm not a big anime person, but when I watched that anime and I saw the ending credits, I'm like, oh, I've got to just clip that little small portion and just boom and custom alert that. I'm like, I'm gonna work with the other alerts, but I was like, this is perfect for a raid. I'm like, this is awesome. I love it. But yeah, I really like that. I really like that notification, and it's thank you. I'm so glad. It's cringy, but I thought it was really cool, and I was just like, this is just perfect for a rate. I'll have to think of some other ideas for the other alerts. I just got the basic stuff for subscription. I mean, I got sound effects for them, but I got just the basic and animation I got from Twitch. I don't know if I'll get Twitch Prime maybe down the road, but I assume if you pay the $20 a month, you have to stay subscribed to be able to use that particular. You can't just download the widget then unsubscribe and say, okay, I'll just keep this widget. I'm pretty sure you lose access to Prime widgets if you're unsubscribed. That's my guess. I don't know. I never messed with it before. But thank you. I appreciate that. I'll definitely hop in for your Thursday to watch you guys do your board game for a bit and see what y'all are playing. Hopefully you can kick Callahan's butt because he deserves always a good butt whipping. Those who else hopped on in, I appreciate it. I'm going to go and get ready for work, and we're going to go raid VR streams with a party of 7 so they can freak out. Oh my God, 7 people! I think the biggest one I had was the 14. That's when I got raided by Bitterman that one time with 70 people. That was pretty cool. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to stream Thursday since this whole week's a bit different with my stream schedule. I might. I'm not typically streaming Thursday, but I might. We'll see what happens. If not, then Friday is I'm going to pick up Soul Blazer again. And yeah, he's a cool streamer, though. I like Biddleman's pretty cool. Even Meepos might actually like him, too, because he typically plays on PC, but he plays with OG hardware. He does nothing but original hardware to get the stuff to work with Windows XP and all that. I think he was playing Blood the other day, which was pretty freaking cool. The last game I saw he beat on PlayStation 2, and that was Grand Theft Auto 3, which is going to be the next main game on the plate, which is Grand Theft Auto 5. I've never played it. My friend John, a.k.a. Big D, he bought that game for me a couple years ago. You know what? I'll do this for you, buddy. You hop in the chat, interact. You tell me how I'm doing, and just like interact with the story. You tell me it's a really good game. It's a game about good story, and it's all about friendship. And it's like, all right, I'll play it. Because the last Grand Theft Auto game I played was Sleeping Dogs. And that was a really good game. So if you're a fan of Grand Theft Auto games and good storytelling and like Sopranos kind of thing, it's really good. So I got to get ready for work. So we're going to go ahead and just raid VR streams because they're really cool. And these are the same people that are going to be playing Destiny of a Wizard 3 after they finish Dragon Quest. And I'll let you all know when they start doing that. And my stream schedule is going to be definitely cut when that happens. So until next time, y'all enjoy what y'all do best. I'll see you next time. Have a great night. Crap, coming for you.
We are being raided. Woo!